What's up, guys? It's AttackonSamurott, and here is another Pokemon Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle for you guys today. So, I'm recording this on a Wednesday, July 19th. So, as you guys know, it is the anniversary of the channel as well as my birthday. So, before we get started, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more of my Pokemon content, as well as my drawing videos, the Nuzlocke I'm currently working on, the Nuzlocke I'm doing right now, as well as my Asphalt 8 videos that I actually just uploaded today. So this channel, has been growing for a while, and we've made it to 87 subscribers. So I just want to say, thank you guys for that. We're so close to 100. Really want to try and make it there by the end of the summer, which is coming up pretty close actually. Summer it's not quite over, but it's just time just keeps going faster and faster. So yeah, my birthday, it was pretty good, sort of. I mean, I didn't have any cake, but I did get a lot of happy birthdays and all, so I was pretty happy about that. But anyways, our opponent Caly has a really cool looking team. She has the Tapu Koko, Azumarill, Garchomp, Mega Charizard Y, Mandibuzz, and has a Bronzong. So the really interesting mon on her team is actually the Garchomp. Yeah, it's going to be the Garchomp. I'm not going to say anything else about that. Well, I'm still using my old team from before. The same Mega Venusaur team with the Banded Zygarde. Suicune, Calm Mind Suicune, Specs Chandelure. Actually, no, Choice Scarf. No, it was Specs. No, it was Choice Scarf. Choice Scarf Chandelure, Banded Zygarde, AV Conch. We have support. We have Alolan Persian, which is the support set, and then we have physically defensive Mega Venusaur. So without further ado, let's get into this battle. So Caly, I believe, starts off with Tapu Koko, or it's gonna be Bronzong, but I think it was Tapu Koko actually. So my opponent's gonna lead off Gone, which is Tapu Koko. Another Tapu Koko is actually pretty interesting. It is actually gonna be a well, first it's actually gonna go for a U-turn right here, I believe. So yeah, I'm actually gonna switch out first. Just to scout, because I thought he would go for like an electric time move or whatever. So I had scout, go into Mega Venusaur to see what he goes for. Goes U-turn. So when I saw the U-turn, I was thinking that, okay, maybe she doesn't have Volt Switch. But you guys are gonna see a little bit later about that. So about that theory being debunked. So I'm gonna switch out Mega Venusaur as not Mega Venusaur yet, but Venusaur as Charizard comes in, and I'm just like, nah, I don't want to stay in here on a potential Charizard Y. Goes for the Earthquake on the switch in, and not Mega Evolve. So I was actually pretty confused about that. And then when I saw Earthquake, I was thinking, okay, maybe this isn't a Charizard Y, maybe it's a Charizard X. She's going to switch out the Charizard and going to go back into Tapu Koko, as I believe I just went Scald. Yeah, I just went Scald. Just wanted to get out the most amount of damage on whatever came in. And Scald is going to do a good amount of damage. Going to bring it down to almost half. Tapu Koko is pretty frail anyway, so... Anyways, I'm going to switch out. Again, scouting for the electric type move. But my opponent is actually gonna go for the Volt Switch right here. So I was pretty confused seeing both Volt Switch and U-turn. So what that told me is that she probably isn't running a Fairy type move. That's what I'm thinking. Or maybe she's not running Hidden Power Ice or something like that. But it was weird seeing both U-turn and Volt Switch. But I'm actually gonna bring in a Venusaur, then switch out in the Zygarde, as my opponent is actually going to get Mega Evolve right here. I'm going to go for the Fire Blast. So I went Zygarde because, again, I was scouting for that Fire type move, see if she was going to go for it. and she is actually going to go for it with her Charizard Y, and it's going to go for the Fire Blast right here. Yep, going to go for the Fire Blast, but unfortunately she does miss though, so that really does suck for her. But as she switches out, I think I just go 1,000 arrows anyway. So yeah, she switches into Mandibuzz, which is going to be her physically defensive wall, and 1,000 arrows is actually going to do a decent amount anyway. So yeah, it's going to do about 40% ish. Yeah, around 40%. Didn't see an item, so I'm guessing that she didn't have, so I was thinking that, okay, she doesn't have Lefty, she probably has Rocky Helmet, which again kind of told me that this was her physically defensive wall. So she's gonna go for the U-turn, gonna try and get some more initiative, some more momentum. I'm gonna bring in Charizard, as I believe, yeah, I didn't do anything, I just brought this thing in. So I'm gonna switch out, gonna go back in the Zygarde, as my opponent is gonna go for the Earthquake on the switch in, to at least get some chip damage on whatever came in. So yeah, she's gonna go for the Earthquake, and Earthquake is gonna do a little bit of chip damage to me. Not too much to be that significant, but yeah, she's gonna switch out again. Gonna go back. Gonna bring in the Garchomp right here. So yeah, here comes Garchomp. Now, you may think, when you see Garchomp, it's like, oh, it's just your regular old-fashioned Garchomp. But, with Earthquake, Outrage, Stealth Rock, and Poison Jab, or whatever. Some kind of, like, Sash Lead that wants to get rocks up, or a Scarf one. So I decided to go into Prince to scout, and she goes for a Draco Meteor, and I'm just like, huh? What? Draco Meteor? It did a lot, and Prince did live, like, very low, but it still lived. So I was confused by that. I was just like, what? Special Garchomp? Like, huh? But it's a thing, I guess. So I go for the foul play with Prince, and that is gonna drop Garchomp, even though it is mostly special, even though it was a special attacker, but it does have higher physical attack anyway. So Garchomp's gone. And now my opponent is going to bring Coco in to gain some more momentum. So yeah, Coco's going to come back in. Gone. Speaking of Gone, I've actually been I've actually just started watching Hunter x Hunter recently. And it's pretty interesting show. Just saw Kiowa take someone's heart. So that's just nice. So anyways, I switch out Persian. Gonna bring in Chandelure on the U-turn. Just to scout, see what else Coco is going to do. But again, she's going to keep trying to switch around and all. So when it comes to Zoomerl, I actually go for the Energy Ball, but my opponent is actually going to bait me on that, and it's going to bring in the Charizard as I go for it. So I should have went for the Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball was definitely the right play to go for. Seeing that only Energy Ball would hit a Zoomerl, I should have went for the Shadow Ball anyway, just in case, maybe she could have went in the Bronzong again, or she could have went well, she hasn't brought in Bronzong at this point, but she could have done that. But I should have went for the Shadow Ball anyway. Shadow Ball was the right play to make. But I'm gonna bring in Suicune, as my opponent is gonna go for the Fire Blast, and Fire Blast is gonna do a decent amount in the sun, but not too much that Suicune doesn't have to fear it at all. Suicune just shrugs off that Fire Blast like nothing. So she's going to switch out again, going to bring in the Bronzong now this time. And Bronzong is I can't talk. Bronzong is actually going to set up the rocks, which is going to be a little annoying for me because, that's going to really hurt Chandelure. Mostly anyway. That's only going to hurt Chandelure on this team. So yeah, she's going to show off the lefties. So yeah, I actually go for a Scald right here. Not realizing that the sun was still up, so Scald won't do that much damage. But I was trying to get a burn or something, but don't get it. Rocks are up, and I don't have a way to get rid of them. So once Persian comes back in, it's just gonna drop. And and when I bring Chandelure in, it's gonna take about 25%. So yeah, the Electric Train is gonna go away now, as my opponent is going to switch out Bronzong, going to go back into the Mandibuzz, and I actually went for the Calm Mind right here. So Crocoon is going to be doing what Crocoon does. It's going to set up on things that can't touch it. So yeah, Mandibuzz can't touch Suicune at all. because I mean I have rest, so I can just rest off that toxic. And you know, knockoff does hurt and does get rid of my lefties, but you know, recovery is just gonna be there for me. So yeah, and my opponent is now gonna go for the roost, and it's just gonna try and stall me out a little bit. I'm going to get back to a decent amount of health anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna get some lefties back as well, and I'm just gonna set up all over this Mandibuzz as best as I can. So I'm already at +1. Now I'm gonna be at +2 after another Calm Mind. So I think after this next Calm Mind, I actually go for a Scald. I'm going to do a little bit more. I mean, gonna do a little bit more damage this next time around. So actually gonna go for the U-turn, and I think she U-turns back into Tapu Koko, or yeah, she U-turns back into Tapu Koko. And again, I'm really surprised that this Tapu Koko hasn't done anything besides just switch out. Like, it hasn't done any kind of like it hasn't gone for Thunderbolt or anything. Like, she didn't show off a Thunderbolt at all, or a Dazzling Gleam. So she is gonna go for the Volt Switch, and since I'm at +2 with Calm Mind, I was just fine. I was just like, you know what, I can eat that. I can take those hits. So in comes Mandibuzz again. Rasputin. I go for a Scald, and Scald is gonna do a good amount of damage, and I think gets the burn. So yeah, after that burn, this Mandibuzz will drop to another Scald. So that's great. The physical wall is down, and that means that Zygarde is going to be putting in a good amount of work now, now that it's gone. So yeah, goodbye Mandibuzz. So Mandibuzz drops, and I believe she brings in the Azumarill now, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think Azumarill comes in right now, and Azumarill is pretty much a big threat. I mean, Azumarill in general is a threat. Don't know why you don't see it that much, but it's a threat, because I mean, it can just Belly Drum on you like right now, and can just, you know, destroy your soul. But yeah, it's gonna come in, gonna go for a Belly Drum, gonna be at +6. I go for a Scald at +2, and it's not gonna take it out. I did get a crit. Yeah, there's actually a bunch of crits this game. I just realized. I think I've had like, what, 5 crits or something. So yeah, I think I have 5 crits this game. But yeah, gonna go for the knockoff, and that is gonna drop Suicune, because that is a +6 Azumarill, being huge power and everything. So I'm just like, you know what? Alright, fine. So, gonna knock me off and drop me. I go in the Zygarde, and my opponent is actually gonna bait me to go for the Extreme Speed, as she is gonna bring in the Bronzong on the Extreme Speed. So, yeah, so she does expect it. Wanting to save her Azumarill a little bit longer, I guess. Even though, I mean, Venusaur kind of just... Well, once Bronzong drops, then Venusaur kind of just wins. But yeah, I go for the Extreme Speed. Extreme Speed doesn't do that much. Again, expecting it. So yeah, I'm gonna switch out, and I'm going to bring in yeah, I had a brain fart right there. I brought in Chandelure, as my opponent is, I think, gonna switch again. Yeah, switches again, and brings in the Charizard. Yes, Charizard comes in. I am Scarf, so I am gonna outspeed the Charizard Y. So I actually go for a Shadow Ball, get as much damage on this as I can, and then I'm gonna be able to revenge kill it with a Zygarde with an Extreme Speed if need be. So yeah, I go for the Shadow Ball, get a crit again. So that's 3 crits so far. So yeah, it's looking pretty nice for me. So Earthquake is gonna finish off Chandelure, because that's the Charizard Y, and you know Chandelure is Chandelure, being frail and all. So I expected it to drop anyway. So in comes Zygarde, and again, her Charizard can't touch me at all, because it looks like from the moveset that it's shown off so far, being, well, actually there's another, well, Flamethrower, Fire Blast, and Earthquake. I'm guessing that she does have Roost as well at this point. So I go for 1,000 arrows as Bronzong comes in to get sacked. So there goes the Bronzong, and now all she has left is Koko, Charizard, and Azumarill. So again, at this point, there's really not much that my opponent can do regarding, you know, the fact that, 1, I haven't Mega Evolved my Venusaur yet, and 2, Zygarde just pressures her really well. So I'm gonna sack Prince right here. Prince pretty much did everything I needed to do. Took out the Garchomp. I was just like, you know what, okay, you did everything you need to do, so you can just get sacked. And now I get a free switch into Stems, and I can just Mega Evolve right here and get the Synthesis up. what I should have done right here instead of going synthesis is I should have went for the sludge bomb, because again at this point, well, again, I can't talk. The Coco can't do anything to me, so I should have just went for the sludge bomb and just took out something, but instead I just went for the synthesis just to get back to full, which I mean didn't really matter anyway. But because I mean this game is pretty much done, but you know, I just made it unnecessarily longer by going for the synthesis. So yeah, so I am gonna get back to almost full, and synthesis does give me a lot of health in the sun, so sun's gonna go away now, and now my opponent is gonna go for the roost. Gonna get up to about a little over half, gonna get up to, yeah, about 75% ish. So I go for the sludge bomb, and sludge bomb is going to do a little bit to the Charizard. Goes fire blast again, and fire blast is gonna do a lot, but you know, since Venusaur does have that thick fat, I am able to take that. I go for a sludge bomb again, and there goes the Charizard with another crit. I don't know if that crit actually mattered. I don't think it did. But because I mean, no, I don't think it mattered. I don't think it mattered, because even if Venusaur did drop, I still had Zygarde in the back, so this game was gonna be wrapped up anyway. So yeah, so that's pretty much game. My opponent did forfeit right there, and yeah, again, really close game. Again, in the end, Zygarde would pretty much win. Zygarde or Venusaur would have won that. Again, like I said before, if that crit did matter. Yeah, if the crit didn't matter, well, I mean, no, the crit wouldn't have mattered. Crap, I can't talk. You know, I can't talk. I can't talk. I don't know why I can't talk, but yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this Wi-Fi battle. Again, there will always be, you know, more Wi-Fi battles coming up in Nuzlocke as well. In the near future. I mean, well, not in the near future. They will always be coming up. So yeah, let's continue, you know, getting up there with the subscribers and all, getting up to my goal of 100 subs. I hope we can make it by the end of the summer. I really hope we can. Make sure you guys, again, check out the rest of my content as well. And yeah, so I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next Wi-Fi battle / Nuzlocke / drawing videos / everything I do on this channel. So yeah, take care.